Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to be having a look at the 3 reasons that you should be and I should be all in on YouTube. I'm looking forward to this one, and so is Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. The rest of you, as you're coming in and joining us, please let us know that you're here. And I always like to keep this nice and interactive. So if we can talk with you while you're here, all the better. You're in a great place. I'm super passionate about YouTube, and I want you to see through this training that we're doing here today, just really opportunities that are there that maybe you haven't considered before. Maybe you've tried it and you've just got stuck at it. In fact, actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop this up on the screen. We'll try this. I'm seeing some familiar faces here. This is awesome. Keep it nice and easy. All you got to put is a letter, A, B, C, or D. So have you got a successful YouTube channel at the minute? Put an A. If you've tried it and you've given up, put us a B. If you've decided that YouTube's just not for you, then let's have a C. And if you've just never really considered it before, it's not been on your radar, then let's have a D. I'm going to have a look. I think that's a nice, easy way for you to pop that into the chat. We've got a B. Okay. That's my first one in from Michelle. D's, B's, A's. Oh, this is awesome. We've got a good mix here. I'm an A, but do with more traction, says Justin. Fantastic. Cool. So this is cool. For me, I just wanted to get a real feel for where people are at, and social media marketing is totally overwhelming, isn't it? If you're anything like me, coming at this, I talk with people when we're networking and we're meeting at events and things, and it's just trying to keep up with this pressure of I've got to do so many stories a day. Should I be on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Clubhouse? Is that still happening? Has that kind of been and gone? I know there were times when I was told you've got to get on there, just get all in on this new platform. Now I don't hear so much about it. Now it's TikTok, and you can't deny TikTok's kind of taking over the world. But us, we're trying to get in front of people. We're trying to attract new business, new customers. It can be really intimidating, really overwhelming, just knowing what we're supposed to do. And so forgive me for coming here, and I'm trying to give you another one here if you haven't already considered it. I really think YouTube is the platform that you need to be all in on. And I appreciate there are alternatives. We're going to have a look at that, and we'll see just quite how this can fit in. But I want to spend 30, 40 minutes with you. Let's have a chat about this. I'd really like to maybe just reignite something in you that make you think, that makes a lot of sense. Hadn't considered that. And then if you think this is something you'd be interested in, I will be talking to you at the end about our YouTube Academy that is about to open again. Some of you guys have already been in. Lovely to see the familiar names and faces here. We'll talk to you about that, and we are going to be doing a free giveaway. So we're going to give 1 ticket away to our upcoming YouTube Academy. And actually, if you want to head over nice and early, but you do need to be on when we do the prize draw later on, adriansalisbury.com/enter is our form over there. Pop your name in, pop your email in, and then when we've had a chat about this, while you're posting some questions in, we'll jump over and we'll do this prize draw. And one of you, just for simply putting your name in and being on the live when we call your name, will be winning this. Okay, come on. Just having a look at stuff coming through here. Awesome. Nice that I love as well, you're recognizing each other and connecting. I think there's something really cool about this, how we can build this community online. We've never met each other, but we kind of feel really bonded over here. Fantastic. So, we're talking. I got myself slightly distracted with this. We talk on these other channels. For me, I look at posting on all these other platforms, and I feel like I'm pushing myself in front of people. I'm interrupting them. Do they really want to be seeing these posts and things? I feel YouTube comes completely alternate to that. That actually people are discovering us on YouTube, and we just happen to be there to save their day. So I think it's a very fresh way to come at this, and hopefully I'm going to convince you that YouTube is something that you should be on. So I'll pop this back up again. If you weren't with me at the start, this is what we're covering today. 3 reasons to be all in on YouTube. And what are the 3 reasons then that we're going to run through today? We're going to start out with this first one. Just very quickly checking on here. Yeah, cool. Okay, yes. Cindy, really good point. And this is the kind of thing I'm getting at, really. Wanting to do this, just trying to carve out time. I totally get this. This is, yeah, where do we go? When people are saying to me, you've got to get all in this new platform, I think, right, but that's taking time away that I could be on something else. Or podcasting, of course. There's another one. I mean, it's not a social media platform, but it's another strategy, another way to go. We can't do it all. Where do we go? Well, I'm hopefully going to just sway you a little bit and give you some reasons why you should be looking at YouTube over here. So the first reason for us why we're all in on YouTube and why it's winning for us, I would say that it's our virtual shop window. If you run in any kind of business, and you would agree that the biggest challenge we have really is getting new customers, right? It's marketing ourselves. And we're doing all this over on social media. We're trying to get in front of people. We're trying to tell people, come and buy from us. We're the best offering for you over there. We're selling our services, and we've tried a lot of those things. And in the years that we've been running our Pro Video Academy, our other academies as well, we've tried all different ways of selling, and some of it makes me feel like some cheesy used car salesman. That's not to say that all used car salesmen are doing cheesy sales. I don't want to upset anybody, but you know what I'm saying? That kind of like, oh no, I'm being pulled in here and this is really awkward. I don't know how to get away from it. I don't want to do that stuff. We've tried things that, we wouldn't do again, but we really spotted this pattern amongst our customers that we're talking on support calls with them. And I just clocked that one after another, I'm hearing people saying, well, actually, it was on YouTube where I found you. I was trying to find this, and there you showed up. And I'm hearing more and more people saying that they first discovered us on YouTube. Now, get this. I'm not saying that they bought from us on YouTube. I'm not suggesting that we've got sales messages going out on YouTube or we've got ads, buy now, but they discover us on YouTube. I get on their radar. And for me, that is what this shop window is really. It's the first contact with us. They see one of my videos and they go, oh, I like that guy. He's really just helped me out in that video. Subscribe, or just remember, which is why I tend to be the same every time I show up. I want to be familiar and be recognized from having seen me in a previous video. And I'm not pushing myself when I'm doing this on YouTube. People are searching for answers to something, and I show up as the nice guy who helps them out, solve their problem, and then later on, statistically, as we've seen, they become a customer. And it's a really nice way to do business. And it makes total sense, doesn't it? I follow people on YouTube, and if I found out they'd got a course on what they're doing, I'd probably go, yeah, I've had great value out of what they do. Of course I'd want to join their course. And that's how we do it. And we run several academies now. A lot of you know of us and know the things that we're doing over here. We have a Pro Video Academy. We run an Ecamm Live Academy, where I recognize most of you from. And we run this YouTube Academy that I'm going to talk to you about in a few minutes. But let me give you a textbook example of how a customer found us by starting out on YouTube. I woke up, this is actually probably a couple of years ago now, 18 months ago now, but I wake up in the morning, Rachel says, oh, we've got a new customer. And I have a look, and sure enough, they've bought Pro Video. They've come through, they're booking support calls, and I get on this call with this customer, and I just, like with most, I say, how did you find us out of interest? And I found out that Mark, his name was, had recently bought a softbox, or he'd had one of these Neewer LED light panels for a little while. He'd seen and had bought one of these soft boxes to attach over the front of it, was really struggling with it, had actually put it away in the box, decided he was going to have a look on Google to try and get some help with it. Because this is what we do, yeah? We have a pain, we got a frustration, we go over to Google and we search for it. And so this is similar to what would have happened if, let me just pop this in over here, I think. If I come over to, hang on, I'm just going to open up a new window because I don't want to mess up what I've put there already. So if I screen share over here, so here I am, and would help if I'd got that in so you can see what I'm doing. So I come over here and I type in at the top, Neewer 480 LED softbox. It's a Neewer 480 LED light, and he's looking at the softbox for it. So you type something like this into Google, and sure enough, right at the top are all the ads. These, if you wanted to go and buy one, well, he's not looking to buy one. And you can see what I'm saying. Look, this is actually the product, Neewer LED light panel 480. So he comes down, and there's Amazon, and then, oh, look, there's videos. And who should be top of the list there is me with my video. And even if I hadn't appeared on here, notice what is happening. And we'll talk about this a little bit more in a minute. People, we start on Google because that's where we will go. YouTube is owned by Google. So look, right under these ads over here, there's nothing else above the videos that is helping Mark with his solution. So he goes, oh, video, yeah, I'll watch one of those on it. Now, all of a sudden, good, it is muted. Now, all of a sudden, he comes over here, and here's me showing him how to put this softbox on. This is a 3-year-old video. 21,000 views on it, on something very specific and targeted like this. Mark found this video, and sure enough, he watches this. He likes me. I've solved his problem, has a look around my channel, sees some of the other videos that I've got, eventually realizes that I do this Pro Video Academy. And so he came over and not only bought, but he came in as a VIP and had one-to-one calls with me as well. I love that. There wasn't a advert in there. There wasn't anything that I'm pushing at him. There was no deadline to buy or anything like this. He went, I like this guy. He's helped me out. Oh, he does this as well. Oh, I can get one-to-one with him, and I think it's just a fantastic way to do it. So for us, YouTube has absolutely been an incredible shop window. We believe it's a bit hard to get exactly right. We believe it's about 75% of our customers who would tell us, and a lot of you guys would fit into this as well. You've been through my YouTube Academy. Some of you have come through other academies. You've typically first found me on a video on YouTube rather than responding to an advert that we put out or seeing me some other way. And so this is our first, well, I was going to say the biggest. It isn't really the biggest. It's kind of a joint biggest reason to be on YouTube here. What an incredible way to get in front of people, to serve them, and then actually just be this nice guy, this hero that is out there, that is saving the day for you, for them, and back they come and will follow through and find you. It might be a slower process. I'm not suggesting it's overnight, like maybe they'd respond to an advert, but it's free, it's organic, and it feels so natural, which for me is a wonderful way to come at this. So I can't do this on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. People aren't going to go searching for content over there, and Google isn't going to provide, if I'm making videos over on Facebook or LinkedIn or posts over there, somebody like this wants to know how to do something very specific, they're going to go to Google. The only thing that's going to get put in front of them, other than blog posts and websites, is going to be YouTube videos. So big reason to get in here on YouTube and really be making the most of this. Okay, I'm going to look later on at the types of videos that you ought to be making. So please, by all means, pop in here any questions that you've got. Paul is in, actually. Thank you, Paul. I hadn't planned for Paul to be on here moderating, but I'll make use of you, Paul, while you're here. If you're able to put a question in here, guys, please do. If you want to put a Q in front of it, it will make it a bit easier. Give us get. Cindy, I love that. Yeah, that's a great phrase. Totally getting the power of it, says JJ. Fantastic. Yeah, Cindy again found me through a question you Google, led me to a YouTube video. Maggie says YouTube is how she found us. Yeah, it works. Thank you, Paul. There you go. So that's the first point, is this shop window and getting in front of people, getting that first contact, that getting recognized by somebody. Oh, I've seen him before. He's done another video that I liked. It's all kind of connection points. All right, so that's the first point on here. The second one, and actually I was a bit slower getting to this one, but honestly, I think it's huge. And it's authority. Now, you guys kind of look at me, those of you that know me, those of you who can see in the chat here, folk that have come through our academy and things, see me as an expert, see me as an authority. You've watched several of my eCam videos and you go, okay, if Adrian's making a video, or maybe you go, I wonder what Adrian thinks to this. I certainly do that when I'm looking at a new camera that's come out or a new drone. I've got kind of a set few people that I go, I want to know what they think about it. And so by putting out this content, by really kind of going all in on a product or a theme, you can become this authority within your niche. And I think it's huge. And not only is it working with you, and there's kind of a close overlap with the whole shop window and the influencer bit, but actually I'm being seen by influencers. And a few examples for you. Next Tuesday, I've got Mark Baber, who's the events and content marketing manager for Sony, visiting us. He's going to come to our little humble studio here, bring a range of cameras and lenses so that exclusively we can go out to our YouTube channel and talk about the Sony range of cameras and how relevant it will be. I would recommend that you come along and have a look at that one. Actually, it's going to be a really good YouTube video that we're doing, a live, pulling all these cameras up, putting them side by side, comparing them, really interactive. But the point is, they're coming to me. They've seen us. And I know full well that Mark got in touch with us through lockdown. He, like everybody else, got forced online. He found eCam. He watched my videos and he reached out to me, realizing that the connection that we'd got over here. And when they launched the Sony ZV-10, Mark wanted me to put this out to the eCam community and to mine. Mark wouldn't have found me. I would not be on his radar at all if it hadn't have been for YouTube. Okay, Frank Kern, I meant to have the video clip ready. I haven't got it in front of me. I screen recorded a little video that Frank Kern did of showing on his Instagram feed him watching one of my videos and going, I found this really good guy over here who's doing this tutorial. Amazing. Michael Hyatt, who thanked me for my videos that got him started on eCam. I know full well that Russell Brunson's tech team, they ran through a training with their coaches because I know one of his coaches, and she said, I sat on this call and I thought, that's Adrian. They're watching my videos and they're saying, we're going to use this software and we're going to watch these videos as training. All of these guys, Mari Smith has become a really good friend. Who knows who else knows and would recognize my face? And I don't say this to brag. I'm saying this completely to say this is all because of YouTube. And you can't put a value on that. That's priceless, that top influencers know me. And they wouldn't do if I hadn't have got onto YouTube and gone all in on a product. And that was never my intention. That was never a plan for it, which is what I say. It's more recently that this has come about that I've gone, oh, wow, yeah, that's another reason to get on YouTube. Would that have happened if I'd have been faithfully posting away over on Instagram? Do you think these influencers would have found me? It's certainly not searchable in the same way as it would be for them coming over here. These are people that have gone, I need help, or I want some help to get started on this software, in my case, or, what kind of camera should I use? I don't know whether to get this one or that one. They go looking for answers, and here I am in front of them, showing up being this friendly guy. So I think that's priceless. And I would really encourage you, be thinking about this, and we can have a chat about this in the questions in a bit. How could you do this? What might this look like for you? Is there a software or a product that you could own on YouTube, be an authority, get known, get seen, get found? This excites me because I say to, Owen, we could take any bit of software as long as it's something that we were passionate about, that we were genuinely using ourselves. We've just started using ClickUp, for instance, and really enjoying it. Well, maybe we do. We're not going to, don't worry. But there'd be nothing stopping us going, we're going to do a ClickUp Academy, and we could get all in on that. And then everyone who's looking at ClickUp then sees all our tutorials on how to do this, how to do that. Just another example of how you could come at this. And I'll be really interested to hear how you could kind of put this, for yourself really, and apply this to your own business. And maybe actually, why don't we do that? If we have got questions here on this, before I come on to my third point, which is quite a simple one anyway, really, let me just jump over to this. Are there any questions in here about this? I don't want to go too far back. Yep. Simulcast of a video. Yeah, not quite. Is that what you're saying? That's what you'd found, or is YouTube Academy only for beginners? Can I come back to this one, Christian? We'll talk about this one in a minute. It's a really good question. Cool. Fantastic. So, yeah, and again, we'll come to this in a minute, actually. Giving away Sony cameras and lenses. No, I'm afraid not, Dean, but we will be bringing them up, putting them here. I just think it's going to be really exciting to go, should I get this one? Is it really any better? And we're going to, yeah. How to start it successfully from scratch. Okay, so let's come back to this one specifically in a bit. Yes, this is Ecamm, Alyssa. Right. In fact, let me just push that. No, I won't. I'll leave it alone. I'm messing with it now. Right, I'm going to come to my third point. I'd really like you to have a think, though, about how this can apply to you. And by all means, put me a little cue so I know it's not just a comment. But if you want to put a question in and say, okay, I do this, how do you think it will work for me? Then absolutely. I didn't come into this intentionally going, do you know what? I want to get in front of all these big players who I look up to and watch their videos. But it's happened as a spin-off. And this is why I'm now coming to you going, okay, I'm a few years ahead of you on this, but how could you be doing it? So actually you're looking back in a few years going, wow, I'm in front of all these people that I look up to. I think it's amazing. So we've looked at it being a shop window, giving a platform to you to be able to be an authority. And thirdly, again, slightly different to others, just like myself, your YouTube content matures with age. So on Facebook, if I were to post, and when we started, we used to go, right, we're going to put a video to YouTube and then we'll put one up to Facebook because Facebook doesn't want us to share the YouTube content. I've got videos on my Facebook page. No one even goes to my Facebook page, let alone look at the videos and delve back down them. They're never going to come up in a search. It's a total waste of time, those videos that I've put over there on Facebook. And actually, Instagram. Does anybody scroll down? I know I'm not a huge fan of these. I don't kind of sit myself for ages going down people's feeds and things. But do people go down your Instagram page and see what you posted 6 months ago or a year ago? LinkedIn, Twitter, all of these things. But on YouTube, my videos keep growing in popularity. Now, you saw that one there that I put up as an example a second ago. was that softbox panel that I used as an example. That's a 3-year-old video, but it's still relevant because the light is still current, or an updated version of it is still current. The softbox is still available. The one I wanted to show you, and I love this, I think it's, again, a cracking little example for you. It's a 1 minute and 10 video that I recorded 5 years ago, literally a minute and 10 seconds, as short and quick as it. We're not talking about making 30-minute long videos that needs a lot of research and all the rest of it. It was something that was a pain to me. A little SD card that you have in your camera, I couldn't get the pictures out of it. It was telling me it was protected. And I thought, I need to tell other people about this. And it's had nearly 10,000 views in 5 years. But look at these comments. If I just zoom in a little bit over here, this is 10 days ago. Thanks, mate. I almost got a new card. You really help. Made my day. Lifesaver. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Yes, this helps immensely. You're a lifesaver. Helped a lot. I love you. I was desperate for weeks. You're the man. Thank you. Legend. Thank you. How cool is that? Do you think these people now, they probably wouldn't recognize me? But do you think, and actually, no, let's forget that. I've got to say it now, haven't I? That's a Father Christmas t-shirt. I recognise that under there. That's a Father Christmas t-shirt. I must have just come out here at Christmas and gone, do you know what? I'm going to do a very quick video, put the top on and came out. Sorry, I get distracted like that. So check out those comments. I just think in this kind of point really of us being able to, this content that I make today, if it's evergreen, if it's going to be relevant still in 5 years' time, how awesome is that? That people still are getting comments on there from people that are going, thank you, that was amazing. From a little video that I made back then. Wouldn't get found. If I'd have put that anywhere else, it wouldn't have been found. It wouldn't have served. You know, let's look at it from that side as well. It isn't just me getting customers, but actually how nice that these people that were going, I nearly bought a new card. I've had others back there. I remember someone saying he'd got a whole load of wedding photos and he thought he'd lost them all. It's just a silly little switch on the side of it. I love that I can have this kind of impact for people as well. So fantastic. YouTube is looking at your watch time. It's looking at the engagement, and when it can see comments and things coming back up like that, when anybody puts in this protected SD card, which is what it comes up as the error message, YouTube's going to go, I know the video because this one over here, it might be old, but it's still getting some great feedback on it. And that's how the algorithm works. So putting content out is only just going to mature with age, as long as it's relevant, obviously. So there's my 3 kind of reasons why I think you should be all in on this. And I think what makes YouTube very unique from other platforms. I nearly made a 4th point, actually, was to say that this is all free. You can set up a YouTube channel right now, totally free. There's no cost to it. You can make your own videos. You can upload them. There's no charge for it. It's not like Facebook ads or YouTube ads. This is costing me nothing to build this kind of influence and get in front of people, to serve and to promote and market myself. So there's so many opportunities on this. Really passionate, as you can tell, about helping you see this same success. I'd love to hear from you. You know, are you kind of getting this? Can you be thinking, yeah, actually, I hadn't thought of this before, but I reckon that could really help. This is how we want to help you. And I'll talk in a second about this, but your audience, and bear this one in mind, right? If you're not on YouTube, then your audience have got pains and frustrations, okay? Just like the person that's got the problem with that SD card over there. What happens when we get a frustration? Maybe it's a bit of software and we don't know how to do something, or something's not working like we want. We go to Google, and your audience are on Google right now looking for a solution. And someone is on there helping them. If you're not on there, somebody else is. I want you to just let that sink in a bit. Your audience, and maybe you've been doing all this hard work and you're trying to position yourself and you're putting out these daily posts out on LinkedIn and, these nice little quotes and things. Well, that same person who you're trying to get in front of is going, oh, do you know what? I don't know how to set up this, let's say LinkedIn, I don't know how to set this profile thing up, or I don't know how to get this appear. I don't know how to go live on LinkedIn. They're going to go to Google, and somebody else who is sitting alongside you, positioning themselves as I'm the authority, come and see me. They're taking them away from you, and they're going to be this hero that shows up. And I know who I would go with, the person who'd helped me and served me for free, got me out of this mess. I'm not going to forget that. So that's important. Yeah. So is it something that you can ignore and go, do you know what? I haven't got time for another platform, when your customers are actually on Google, ending up on YouTube, and are subscribing to your competitors, seeing them as this really nice person who's giving all this free content away. So let that one sink in. They are all on YouTube, Aubrey. Absolutely. Sorry, there it goes. Right. So the skill is in making the right types of videos. And I'll tell you what, I'm just going to pause for a second before I say this, because it's been a little while since I've mentioned. People are coming in and going. I realize how that happens on YouTube. Let me just pop this in again. I'm going to be talking to you in a minute about our YouTube Academy that's going to be starting week after next, just over a week. And we're going to be giving away, I'll be telling you in a minute about that and how you can join that or subscribe to it. We've opened the doors, but we're giving away a free ticket to one of you lovely people. And according to me, there are 65 of you on at the minute. So you've got a 1 in 65 chance of winning a free ticket. All you got to do, adriansalisbury.com/enter. And you've got to be on here at the end. Thank you, Rach, for just popping that in. We're going to do a little prize draw, a little fun one, but you need to be here when I call your name out, if I call your name out. Okay? So stay with me. We've hopefully kind of got you a little bit excited about YouTube and seeing that this isn't just any other platform that you can be ignoring or writing off because you don't want to make videos. The skill to what we believe the skill in YouTube is making the right types of videos. And it kind of goes against what others will tell you are the right type of videos to be making. For us, the ones that we're seeing people come back through on, the customers that come through and buy our courses, when I'm saying, how did you find me? Typically, it's from a how-to video, a tutorial video, or it's a review video. So a lot of you are coming from Ecamm. So we make a whole load of videos on Ecamm, how to use scenes, how to do overlays, how to do this, how to go live to YouTube. That's what I mean by a how-to video. It really sits as close as possible to what somebody is searching. So, I want to know how to live stream, or maybe I've got Ecamm Live and I've bought it. I don't know how to use these scenes. How do I use scenes in Ecamm? Boom, my video is going to come up. And because I've made a whole load of videos on Ecamm, YouTube sees that there's a lot of weight to my channel on that topic. And so again, making a lot of videos about the same thing really will help you. So how-to videos and review videos. So again, somebody might be going, maybe they watch someone on a video, Doc Rock or somebody like this, and he mentions he's just got a Sony a7 IV, and you go, "Ooh, Sony a7 IV. Let me have a look at that. Sony a7 IV review." You end up on YouTube. And again, if someone's going Sony a7 IV versus something else, or the ZV-10 when that came out, we've got videos on the ZV-10 versus the ZV-1 because people are going, okay, I'm confused now. Which one of these should I get? So again, review videos, this one or that one. We have a lot of equipment, microphones, lights, cameras, teleprompters, all of these things we've done review videos on, and people go, thank you so much. I wasn't sure whether to get this, but now I've decided to get it. Again, not necessarily going to come straight through as a customer, but some of those will go, do you know what? It's not going together like I thought it was. That guy does a training on it. I'm going to go over and have a look. So that's what we Google, and that's what we want to get in front of people with: how-to videos and review videos. So if you're saying you've got a channel and you've been putting up a weekly video version of your podcast or something like that, and you're going, I'm just not getting views on it, well, I would say, what are the titles of your videos like? And are they really serving people? Are they answering their problems? Are they helping them? Are you showing up and being that person who's going to save their day? Be a lifesaver, literally, like people are posting in the chat over there. Okay, so they're the two types of videos we believe you should be making. And this is very much what this can get complicated, obviously. And the challenge is you're sitting there, and I know some of you are saying this, how do I do this? I don't know what videos to make. I don't know how to get in front of people. This is why we, being very passionate about this, have put together a YouTube Academy. And we would absolutely love to help and serve you. And I believe this is relevant to any of you. I don't think we've found anybody yet that we've gone, I don't think this is going to work for you. Whether it's a local business or whether it's a global one that you can do, whether it's selling a physical product or whether it's coaching or training, I believe that there is absolutely a fit for you, and you could be making videos over on YouTube, because it's sometimes about being a bit creative, thinking outside of the box, and kind of looking and going, all right, well, this is the audience I'm appealing to. So what might they be over on YouTube asking questions on that I can help with and get in front of them? So Rachel's... Okay, sorry. I'm just seeing what Rachel's put there. I didn't know if you were pulling a quote in from somebody else. Right, so let's just have a quick look at this then. So what is the YouTube Academy, and what are we talking about over here? Again, very quickly, there's the link. I think Rachel's been popping it in. We're going to give away a free ticket to this. Click down there and get yourself registered for that. We're going to be doing a prize draw in just a few minutes. But here is our YouTube Academy. I still zoomed in from being over there. Let me sit over that side and I won't be in the way. So if you've been through our Ecamm Academy, the YouTube Academy is very similar in the sense that it is a pop-up. We only do it twice a year now, and we pop up for 2 weeks, and it's a boot camp style. We will, the dates here are the 7th to the 18th of November. It's $199. And what we're doing is you get 2 weeks in here, and over the first week, we are dripping out a series of videos to you, and you're going to the program down here. Day one is all about preparing a YouTube channel. So we don't even look at YouTube in day one. We're not looking at videos or anything like that. And you'll find that we deliberately lock the days down. So you're only getting each day's video released at a time, so that it means we can come on a live with you every day. And Owen is going to be joining me. The two of us are going to be sitting here. Owen's doing so well with YouTube. Those of you that don't know him, Owen's my 19-year-old son, doing amazing in the business with us here, a real asset. And I'm excited that Owen's actually going to be with me on all of these lives. So you got two heads coming at this. And day one, we're going to be looking at preparing it. We're actually going to be saying, who's your audience? Just like what I've been talking here. They're on YouTube, so what are the pains? What are the things that they're dealing with? We get you working through a worksheet you'll end up coming out with this whole kind of mind map thing on a page going, okay, so I could do a video on that, and that would get in front of them, and let's come up with some titles and things. So day one is all about prepping that, and you could literally get like 6 months of ideas of videos all come out of this first day in here. And it could be an academy in itself. There's so much to this thinking and processing. Okay, what are my audience? And I love it when I see people just get it and go, I'd never realized that. But yes, they're the videos that I could make. So day one is all about that. Day two is building a YouTube channel. If you're starting from scratch, we will show you the absolute basics of setting up a Google account first of all, and then a YouTube account, building it all out. Somebody asked me earlier, is it just for new people? No, it isn't. And actually, even if you've got an existing channel, if you're thinking you'd like some eyes on it, you're going to get a group of us here who, not only Owen and myself, but we're going to be reviewing everyone's channels that puts them forward for review. And we'll sit on here, we'll have a live, we'll have a chat going on like this, and we'll say, right, so what do we think to this channel then? Do we like the banner? Let's have a look at some of the videos. Let's see why some of them might not be working so well. Do we like the thumbnails? This is serious. You know, the what you get out of this is ridiculous. The value of it to get eyes on like this. So even if you've got a channel that you think, I don't know why these videos aren't getting seen, or I don't know why those ones are working well and these ones aren't, we can look at it visually and see what we think. You've got a whole load of unbiased eyes looking in on your channel. And Owen will get us under the hood, as it were, looking at some of the analytics as well, and teaching you how to do this on your own channels, working out what you can get out of it. So yeah, building out this channel, scripting out the first 2 videos. We're really strong on not just rushing in and making videos. We want you to script it first. We want you to sort your thumbnails and titles out right up front as well. Then you're going to record a couple of videos on day 4. Then on day 5, you're going to upload and promote those videos. So by the end of the first week, you will have gone all the way through this. You'll have all these videos, and this is all online. So although I'm showing up live doing a talk like this really and steering you off for the day, all the videos are actually online for you to work through in your own time, because we cover a global audience. Some of you are going to want to do it in the morning, some of you do it at night. You've got the day to get through those videos before moving on to the next section the next day. And the content that we do, some of the guys here have got wind that we've created some new videos. We've literally re-recorded everything inside the Academy. And so you get all this for free. You don't have to come back through the Academy again. You sign up once, you pay your $1.99, and when we're updating videos, when we're adding new things in, you're going to get all those updates for life. Okay? And then we've got in here day 6. So we run into the second week. Typically, the second week is really there for you to absorb what you've heard and taken on through the first week and really be putting it into practice, because it might be that you need that time to actually make a video or to change around your banner image and get some feedback, change it again, review it again. So the second week is very much there for you to practice. It's your sandpit to put all this together. And then we've got some advice as well that will come out on that second Monday, planning for ongoing success. Really putting together, we said about like a 6 or a 12-month plan. I'm going to show you how we do that. I'm going to lay out everything for you, all the tools that we use, how you can come up with a weekly video for the next 6 or 12 months and just have a locked-in plan that you're able to work with. TubeBuddy, thank you, Michelle. TubeBuddy is a fantastic tool that we use. It's a plugin for YouTube. You can use it on the free plan. There's a lot of things that you can do for free. We're actually able to get you a 3-month Legend license worth $147. So as part of this, and some of the things you'll be doing on that. So for instance, on that Legend, the top level plan, you can do A/B testing. This is something we'll talk about as that more advanced stage. Owen's really good at this, and so we'll go, okay, and this is one of the things that's changed in our updated videos, the way we're coming at our thumbnails. We've got a different take on this now. We're trying new things, and this A/B testing lets you go, all right, that's my existing thumbnail. I'm going to make a different thumbnail over here. You can put it up in TubeBuddy, and it will run the same thing for kind of 24, 48 hours, or as long as it needs to get the data, and then it will come back to you and it will tell you this one was more popular, and you can change it. You can do the same with titles, all different things like this. So super powerful tool. You'll see videos that we've put in the Academy showing you how it will help you come up with titles. It will give you some really powerful analytics to say, don't call it this, but if you call it this, you're going to get way more views. So we love TubeBuddy, and yeah, you get 3 months to play around with the top level plan if you haven't already had it once. If you've come through before and you've had a TubeBuddy trial, then it won't let you have another trial. But we can still get you a discount anyway. Then we've got a whole stack of testimonials on the page here. It is really the rest of what's on it. And there are some FAQs at the bottom. You don't need to be a techie to be doing this. We love working with you at whatever stage you're at. Owen is bringing more of that technical stuff. So if we do have some of you on and you're more advanced and you want some real specific feedback on that, then I'll pass the mic to Owen a bit and we'll let him have a go with that one. But I just want to see you guys get going on here. And I really do recommend you get involved with us. So the link has been there. Rachel's literally just seen that come through. Yes, Owen, the king of analytics. Absolutely, Rob. This is our YouTube Academy. This is how to get to that page. The doors have opened today and they will stay open all through next week. So if you want to have a look at this, check out that page. If you've got questions, reach out to me and we'll come back to you. We'll answer. We'll help as much as we can. But honestly, I think this is an absolute steal at $1.99 to be able to get this kind of support on all this content, all these fresh videos. You know, you can watch YouTube videos, but you can't get to the guy that's made the video. And to actually get our eyes on the video and everyone else that's in here going, I find that color clashes a little bit, or, you know, it's priceless. It really is. So I think this is an absolute no-brainer for you. You ought to be coming through. It's relevant to everybody. So yes, are the videos still available after the live event? Absolutely. You've got the content to the videos. And in fact, let me just come to that one. We create every time we run this academy, we have a new cohort, a brand new Facebook group. So it's just for those of you that are coming through this time. So it's a nice, friendly little group. And we'll work together in there. We disappear after the 2 weeks. Our commitment to you is that 2 weeks really to really throw ourselves into this and to encourage you to show up in that 2 weeks and really treat it like a boot camp. But you will actually have access to that Facebook group until we open again next March or April. So you can still keep going in that group. You can still keep asking questions in there, supporting other people. And we will only archive it then. So you will always have access to the videos that were in the Facebook group. You just won't be able to post fresh content in after 6 months. Does that make sense? And then the actual video content itself is in a portal. You can log into that and you can go through those. If you decide you want to change the name of your channel in 6 months' time and you go, I need to go back to that video where we'd got it. We've actually put together a really clear library for you so that you can actually work through it and find all those individual sections. I'm just about to bring it up actually, but part of me is it's a little bit up in the air at the minute and it's not looking as pretty because some of the things haven't got thumbnails on. If you can be nice with me, then let's give you a little bit of a look as to what this looks like. And then I will come back to these questions. So this is our dashboard. This is what you come into. So in the planning stage, what types of videos should you be posting? My head's in the way again. And then we are going to do this prize draw because I'm excited. What types of videos should you be posting? Local businesses, setting up TubeBuddy, using the TubeBuddy Keyword Explorer, and then building your channel. Look, literally from setting up your Google account, creating a new channel, renaming, adding a profile picture, adding subscribe buttons, adding links, keywords made for kids. Then day 3, scripting these videos, the structure of your videos, scripting them out, choosing titles, recording them, things about teleprompters in there as well, batching your videos, adding music, a good editing video in there. And then day 5, kind of uploading these, the things you need to do to make sure that these videos are going to get seen and found. And then, yeah, this planning for success on the 6th day. Actually, we've added, there's new ones that aren't even listed on here at the minute. But yeah, lots of information and all of that. You can come back to this page at any point. It is totally yours for life, or for as long as YouTube is still around, which is probably going to outlive me. So let's have a quick look and Cat's got YouTube. Okay, yep. So you're putting in here. So if you can't make the live course due to work, can you access the videos? Yes, absolutely. So what you'll find is the lives that I do each day into the Facebook group will instantly turn into a replay. So you'll get an email every day saying, here's the link to today's live. Here's the link to the academy if you want to go in and access that training again. So yeah, definitely you can access this for as long as you like. Yep. Can live telecast short videos giving ideas on personal finance using Ecamm Live with Simulcast help me? So you were saying how this is what you're helping people do. So personal finance is what your audience are interested in. We'd need to look at that. You'd need to kind of lead me on that one really. But it's what is it that you're, without knowing your audience really, Taresh, what is it that your audience are going to Google for? What are they asking for help on? Is it about investing? Is it, should I be investing in property? Should I be putting money into a pension? Are pensions dead? This kind of, they're the sort of things, that's the top level that you want to get seen and known as, is where I would come. To guide people to. So is it worthwhile by itself, just focusing on YouTube production? Not 100% getting what are you meaning, Amy? Just literally have YouTube videos without it leading to another product. So taking ad money, for instance, and I mean, yes, absolutely. There are a lot of people YouTubers who getting millions of views and they're earning fantastic livings doing so. They're getting sponsorships and things. It's not a model that I'm teaching because it's not really where our experience comes from. A lot of what we're doing applies to that, but really what we're doing is seeing this as how do you use YouTube to be this shop window and to position you as this influencer so that you start to get seen. People are wanting you to speak at their event. People are sending you products because they want your opinion on it and they want your audience to know about it. So I think there's a lot of follow on that could come. But actually what you might find is that you start to build this audience on YouTube and you go, do you know what? There's a bit of a theme here. I reckon I could offer them a product over here. So you don't necessarily need to have a course or a program or a membership sorted in advance. In fact, when people come to me and say, where do I start? We've had people off the back of our Ecamm Academy recently that have said, do I get into Kajabi and start a course or do I go over to the YouTube training? And I would say get onto YouTube and actually prove that you've got an audience, prove that there are people that are interested in what it is you're teaching, and let that be the first thing to do. So hopefully that helps. So Mina, come again. And interestingly, I haven't mentioned this yet, but one thing that is on offer to anyone who's been through previously, you should have had an email today from us about alumni, or actually yesterday. So everyone that's been through the academy once, you've already got the videos for life. So why would you come back through again? I think it's a massive deal to be able to come back and say, we're doing this every 6 months. For it, you can come back in as alumni half price. So it costs you $99 to come back through, and you can come as many times as you like. So if you're new and you're about to buy this first time, then know that you can come back in 6 months or a year when we run this again, and you'll be able to come back through half price just to be able to go, okay, I've been working on this, or I got a bit lost. I want to get back in the mix again, and I want to just get some eyes on it. I want to get your opinion. Why do you think this didn't work? And so alumni, as Mina's pointing out here, alumni can come back through for $99. Really do recommend that one as well. But you should have had an email. If you haven't, then maybe contact me or Rach, because we've got a special link for our alumni. Good stuff. What if you're not on Facebook? So you can access the training. We do use Facebook group. It depends how strong a feeling you have about it. I have people who have said, I'm not on Facebook, but I'm going to set up a profile just to come in this group, and then I can kind of close it down again afterwards. We haven't found a better alternative, and we have looked, but there isn't a better alternative for us other than Facebook to be able to create a space where we can go live like this. We can get you to post in your feedback, your comments and questions. It's just a lovely little community in there. Yeah, depends how strongly you feel about Facebook. So good, we got that right, did we, Amy? 2 camera setup. Separate software than Ecamm. Slightly off topic, but the new version 4 that's coming out, you will be able to record multi-stream, where you will be doing multi-stream, multi-camera, and you'll be able to edit it, those camera feeds afterwards. At the minute, yes, I could have multiple cameras and I can just click between them, different feeds. So Ecamm would definitely be the tool for doing that one. Yeah, thank you, Paul. Beat me to it. Announcing the winner. Yes, right. Absolutely. Let's do that now. Thank you, JJ. I'm getting carried away over here. Here's your last chance to get involved. What I'm going to do is pull all the names in. So let me... Oh, where did that go? Well, that's interesting. It's put a whole load of gaps in for me. I don't quite know why. Is that going to put gaps in? Hang on a sec. I want to make sure that I don't miss anybody. So I'm just going to select these. Let me delete out these blank rows. I don't know why Google has... I've just got a nice, simple little Google form. But it weirdly has put some of you higher up. Sorry, I should have had this. I thought it was all ready to go. Just building the anticipation, really. Right. So let me just quickly refresh this spreadsheet. Make sure that if you've just popped your name in, we've got you. Terry is the last name that I've got on here. So I'm going to copy those, and we have this really cool little... I'll take this off because we're closing that now. So yeah, you can see it still brought some of those gaps in. Maybe I should have just done it in here. Right, everybody's name should be on here. How cool is this? Someone's going to ask me. This is called Wheel of Names, just up there, wheelofnames.com. It's a free little spinner thing here. What we're going to do is there are all the names that I've got in, and I'm just wanting to double check that I've got, you can see what it did over here. So I've got everybody in. Pulled you in here. We're going to spin this wheel, and then what's going to happen, I'm going to give a minute for you to shout out on here that you're here. Let me know that you're in, and you will be the winner of a free ticket, $199 in value. We're going to let you in for free. Okay, shall we spin it? Everybody ready? Adrian, hey. Come on, Adrian. He says, there it goes. Right. Are you there, Adrian? Let me come back to my chat. Just missed it, Amy. Sorry. Well, hang on. Is Adrian even here? Because we know what happens. We're tough round here. And if that gets to 0 and Adrian hasn't commented. And he'll be coming back on going, I just went to get a cup of tea. I don't even know if Adrian drinks cups of tea, but he wasn't long ago on. Come on. He's going to be here. It's tense. Come on. Alex isn't on. Well, it's sorry, Alex. I've picked everything up there from the spreadsheet. Oh, come on. It's just hit 0. Adrian, I know you're here. Carol's shouting spin again. He was literally on just a minute ago. Why is he saying thank you? I've got to spin it again because I'm not seeing it again. Adrian, I'm really sorry, but rules are rules. Xavier's going to take it for Adrian. This is Adrian. I'm not here. Behave. Right, so I'm going to remove Adrian. Now, who said they weren't on this list? Because we are spinning again. So, Alex, were you really not on here? I've got an Alex Bora. No? Okay, I'm going to ask. There we go. Alex, you are now on the list. Okay, so I'm going to reset this and we're spinning again. He's not here, is he? Oh, Adrian is here. Sorry, Paul, did I miss something? Adrian, you so nearly lost that. He is here. Well done. I tell you what. Should we give away another ticket? We're going to give away another ticket, all right? Adrian's in, but you're all sitting here excited about doing this again. So I reckon, why don't we... Come on, it's Friday. I'm going to do another one. I didn't realize actually you weren't watching me when I was just putting that name in there. So we've put that in. Adrian, you're in, but let's just give away another ticket because that's what we're like. Amy's hoping it's going to be her this time. Tash Lewis Melts. Come on. Right, I'm going to put my 1 minute up on here. And I'm just having a quick look as to who, because that came in as an email. So, Lewis, I want to see your name on here. Okay, Valerie wants to spin for a new car. Lewis is here. Come on. There we go. In 30 seconds, he responded. Wonderful. And I know it isn't 30 seconds because YouTube takes like 20 seconds for you to even see what we're doing. Amazing. So Lewis is in and Adrian, how can you say that? You feel you missed something. You just won a free ticket, my friend. And we're all sitting here shouting your name and somebody came running, knocking your door. There we go. Right. So we're going to leave it there. That's awesome. So well done for the two of you who got free tickets. The rest of you, I would still love to see you in the academy. It's come and join us. You've got all next week to come and sign up. But the sooner you get in, you can get into the group and you can start chatting with people. The Facebook group is open now. So do come and join us. adriansalisbury.com/YouTube Academy. Oh, that's lovely to hear. Just made a very tough week. Brilliant. Well, I'm pleased to hear that and glad we didn't get all tough and part over. Come and join us. Really, really passionate. Believe that YouTube is an incredible platform to be on. As I've said through that, you know, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be knowing of me without this. We wouldn't have the majority of our customers if we hadn't been on YouTube. We wouldn't be getting in front of influencers and being seen and recognized as an authority. It's all thanks to YouTube. It's not any other platforms that we're using. And I would just love to help you do the same. I'd love to be sitting here with you, interviewing you a year or so from now, and you're going, look at what's happened. Look where we're at now. So that would be amazing. I don't think there's any major questions that I'm missing. Um, I reckon we leave it there. Look at that, almost on the hour. Feels like we're playing Wheel of Fortune. Yes, totally. Um, Brilliant. Okay, have we sold YouTube to you? Whether you come and join us or not, definitely I encourage you to check out YouTube and get involved. But if you want to fast track it, come and join us for 2 weeks and you'll have a plan, you'll have a channel set up, the envy of everybody. And yeah, we'd love to work with you and a lot of fun in the process too. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you joining and being on live with us. And have a lovely weekend. We'll see you soon.